Hey, my sugar bears, welcome back to my channel, Bougie AF. It's your host, Jay Nicole. It's where I say stay bougie on them. It's me feeding you feminism for the soul. It's my soul food offering. It's where I apply pressure to issues by being critical and logical. Now, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, let's get to the commentary where I can guarantee you I will be doing too much because that's just me. And like Sheree said, who's gonna check me, boo?
All right, y'all. So we are back. So listen, I decided that I wanted to talk a little bit about a couple stories that had made the trending news. Even though we don't chase the trending news here, we just like to talk about things as we feel them. Which I probably am gonna get into chasing the trending news in the future. Not saying I'm not, but as of right now, we just flowing. We just flowing. So I wanted to talk up first about Dr. Dre ordered to pay ex-wife Nicole Young $300,000 a month in spousal support. Like, listen, I think some people are missing the bigger picture when it comes to this and why people, and we celebrate all wins for Nicole's, okay, here for J. Nicole. We celebrate Nicole's win. But this one we celebrate especially. Anytime we can get, visible, tangible wins for women, we love it, right? And this one has been well overdue. Right, okay? This has been overdue from the 90s, okay? This was a win for Miss Chalet. This was a win for her son that he chose not to pay child support for, or the children that he had with the other women. He had a set of twins and all that. This was a win for women, okay? And I know she gets all the money, she gets everything, but it was a win. It was a win on grand proportion, okay? This nigga literally has spent the last 30 years doing whatever the fuck he wants to people and treating them all types of way. There's been alleged all types of domestic violence within their relationship because Miss Chalet has also alleged domestic violence in her relationship that she had with him allegedly, okay? All types of cheating, all types of everything, and never being held accountable. And we do remember what he did to Miss Dee Barnes. So yes, when I tell you that we were celebrating the $300,000 a month, not because we thought she deserved the money, because hindsight, yes, as though I am celebrating the win for J. Nicole, we remember what you did to Miss Chalet. You took another woman's man and you end up going through hell being with the nigga, okay? So, you got your money, but if it was worth it for you, it was worth it for you. But we still celebrate you getting it. But we acknowledge that this is a trash ass piece of shit ass nigga, okay? Okay. You recently just threatened Monique Slaughter for talking your business about April slutty ass Jones. You get what I'm saying? And what you doing with her? And nobody really cares. But okay, Monique spoke about it. So you decided to call and allegedly threaten to have her killed to the point that she was on these people's Beyonce internet talking about, if I die, it was Dr. Dre, right? So yes, we celebrate the $300,000 a month in spousal support because if it's what we can get, we gonna take it as women. We gonna take it, you trash ass. And if Nicole, I think you should send a little something to Miss Dee Barnes. Just to be completely honest, she never was able to get her life back together in terms of her career because of the blackmail. I just think, send her a check, let him know that, you know what, I'm making this payment for you. Embarrass the fuck out this nigga. Okay? That's how I feel about it. According to court documents, a Los Angeles Superior Court judge ordered Dr. Dre to pay $293,306 per month to Nicole. The decision is only temporary until a final decision is made. The court documents read, Dre is ordered to pay to Nicole spousal support in the sum of $300,000, let's just say that, per month, payable on the first of each month. Commencing August 1st, 2021, Dre will pay a total of $3,519,672 per year until Nicole remarries or enters into a new domestic partnership. I'm not remarrying, and I don't need to marry a female to get her to eat my coochie. So you are going to be paying this for the rest of my life. Period, poo. The judge also ordered Dre to keep paying for Nicole's health insurance. They are still fighting over their prenup. Ooh. Listen, the comments, like I said, it's always in the comments. Child, I would never get remarried. Never, ever. There's no getting remarried. There's no getting no remarried. Like, there's none. He's looking for a hitman right now. Look, and as much as that person put an emoji face on it, let's be clear. This person is not making that comment because we're not quite aware of this man's hands and his anger and his getting away for years towards violence towards women. So she makes that there's some truth in that, right? If something did happen to her, the first person we looking at is this nigga right here. Allegedly, we looking at him. We're looking at him. Allegedly for all this shit, and I don't even know if I'm using it right in the right places, but allegedly. If I was her, I'm gonna have a boyfriend until I die. Facts. A prenup should be honored. This is crazy. I see why men side eye marriages because woo child. Okay, she's only contesting the prenup because the Negro probably cheated for the umpteenth 100,000th time, or probably allegedly maybe even put his hands on her for the umpteenth 100th time. And I guess there was something going on in their relationship. I guess it was something that he promised or told her, or he in front of her ripped it up. But it's her word against his word at this point, and he's saying I did not rip the prenup, and it still stands. So she's trying to challenge the prenup because she was told that she was told by him, for whatever reason, that he was going to destroy and get rid of the prenup. Okay. So for life, because who would remarry and lose that money? Who would? The judge is a hater. always a bitch. Always talking against another woman. How's a judge a hater? Shut up. I don't understand how they can't have a prenup. Whatever. I just told y'all why. It's never remarry. Left my ass up. Just have friends forever. Forever, ever. She finna be entangled forever. Me too. I would. I'm just saying. Cheaper to keep her. Yes. So, I'm sorry with the double dose, y'all, okay? Because like I said, it's a lot out there. You know what? Let me bring you just to lighten the mood. I always can lighten the mood with a little Denzel Washington. You know, he's celebrating his Black Queen until we get to this next story, which is just as awful as the Dr. Dre story. But we got some Black excellence right here. Husband and wife. Denzel Washington dedicates Lifetime Achievement Award to his wife. I wouldn't survive without her. Oh, my God. That's the most beautiful thing a man could say to you. Oh my God. Someone's survival. Like, that is so romantic. Oh, I just think that's so romantic. Media blackout. USA wrote for the last 36 years. 36 years. Yes, 36 years. Because that's a long time in today's times. Award-winning actor and director Denzel Washington and his wife, actress Pauletta Washington marriage has not only served as one of Hollywood's longest lasting relationships, but has also been one of the most successful marriages in the Black community. Okay. I love them. Like, they stay out the way. They stay to themselves. He's not with that Hollywood shit. He goes and makes his money and goes back home. I hear you. I'm the same way. I just want the deposit in the account. Yeah, y'all want to check, maybe a little drink after work, but in my personal life, nah, I keep that personal. And he's been the same way. He's actually talked about it. I've listened to interviews where he says, nah, I don't mess with Hollywood all like that. I'm about my family. I go make my money. I stay to my people. And that's why we've never really heard his business. Like, we've never heard his business. Do I think this man never cheated on his wife? No, but I just think that this man has some class and decorum that you're never going to know if he cheated on his wife because of the way he moves, okay? And that's just it. He gonna either move like John Quincy or gonna be that nigga from Training Day. But from the way he moves, you're not gonna know his business, and that's the ultimate respect that you can give your wife. I personally, now the ultimate respect to be is not cheating, but if you are doing something, you are respectful and you are mindful about hurt feelings. So, I mean, it is what it is because, it happens, right? But I'm just saying, I love that because it's so blazing nowadays. It's so in your face nowadays that, you kind of appreciate a man who really cares about his wife. I keep telling people I'm only taking advice from Denzel and my daddy. Kevin Samuels doesn't exist in my world. Okay? Like, I don't even understand people who pull him up. Like, what are you going over there to see? As a woman who don't agree with his message. And as a woman, and you need it, I don't know. Go talk to the men. Like, I I don't know. Take your nephew for a haircut and talk to the men at the barbershop. I don't know. I just think a zesty ass man like Kevin Samuels is not telling me nothing. Okay? He probably telling me some fucking bad advice to keep me away from the men that he want, allegedly. I'm just saying. I'm being completely honest. I wouldn't trust him. He probably would be setting me up. He want all the men for him. Facts, nothing more sexy than a man that loves and honors his wife. Promise you, ain't nothing more sexy than that. There just isn't. That's why men are so desirable when they look like they are in loving relationships. I'm not saying going after somebody in a relationship, but I'm just saying that's why they're so desirable, because it's like, oh my God, that is so sweet. What did she have to do to get him like that? All right, so moving on. All right, we can briefly talk about this. If you see, this is Andrew Caldwell, and if you don't know who he is, he's the man who said, "I'm not gay no more. I'm not gay no more," in the church. Okay. He says, "If you see me in public with my woman, greet both of us, not just me." My woman. Okay. If we see you in public with, he has been really trying to convince us that he's not gay no more, and we just cannot see it. But okay. Let me see if there's a video or something. We can't see it. We just feel like he... Oh, here we go.
Turn around and tell those people. I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay. That's you free. Yes, sir. Turn around and tell those people. Tell them. I'm not gay no more.
I'm not gay no more. I'm not gay. Why did his voice get all deep? Maybe he should keep that voice and we would believe him. I'm not gay no more. I'm delivered. Maybe he should keep that voice and we would believe him. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Okay, I was going to, and I thought about particularly doing a whole video, but I'm like, okay, the whole trial's coming up. There's gonna be plenty of time to talk about this nasty ass man. So what we did find out this week is that, you know, what we thought. If you paid attention to R. Kelly and you paid attention to that documentary with the surviving R. Kelly, one of the things that always stood out to me, I mean, it stood out to everybody, but you took notice that Dominique, the girl from Chicago, I mean, majority of them from Chicago, but one of the girls from Chicago, the one who mama saved her from the hotel room, she was a G, she held it down. But the one who saved her child from the hotel, the girl talked about the fact that he wanted her to look like a boy. He made her wear boy shorts. He made her keep her hair short. Like, he made her walk like she looked like a stud when her mom finally got to her. And from what her mother explained, she was the girliest of the girls you could ever meet before she went and got with this monster. So when I see a man who goes out his way for a certain particular body type, and to this point, like that girl who doesn't, and this is not a shade, no knock, but when you go after women who don't have any type of body, like front or back, and kind of shaped like a boy, I think that's a little weird. Like, what you attracted to? And in his case, it's weird. Okay, not in everybody's case, but this nigga's case, this nigga right here, it's weird. It's weird. And the fact that you made someone be that way is what makes it really weird, right? But then, let's read this. Neighborhood, this is what makes it, it stood out and made it weird. And so now here comes the why it's weird. Because from what the other women said sexually and the things that he wants, it is very, like, he just wants any and everything all over the place. Like, he seemed like he may be one of them, like, pansexual people who just might fuck a ham sandwich or a radiator or some shit like that. Neighbors, it's not looking good for your boy. He's not our boy. He is their boy toy in them prison. Federal prosecutors are trying to have more evidence of what they say is more alleged, but uncharged crimes committed by Robert Kelly himself at his upcoming trial in New York. According to NPR, the allegations go back as far as 1991 and includes abuse against girls and, shockingly, a 17-year-old boy. That's it right there. We were just waiting for confirmation. This nigga like it, and yeah, this nigga is into some nasty shit. And he's disgusting. Shockingly, a 17-year-old boy, I think I seen a video, I think he was eating the ass. Like, oh, no. No. Was it him? I'm not sure. I'm going to take that back. Maybe it's not him. But I swear, I think I seen the video. I did see that video, that nasty video with him and that girl. Yes, I seen a little clip on it back in the day, and I was just like, oh my God. But y'all gotta understand something, because I'm real with this. I'm true to this. Like, back then, I have not been an R. Kelly fan in over 20 years. And I was a young girl in high school, and I was young when allegations and stuff came out about him. And so I went and did my homework. So when the Surviving R. Kelly came out, I didn't need nobody to tell me that. I had read the court documents. I had read the news article. I had read interviews from the guy who did who put the story out back in the day in the newspaper in Chicago. I had read about him talking about McDonald's. I had read about him talking about that family that disappeared and stuff like that, from testifying. Like, I had read all of this, right? I literally had read all of this stuff before it came out. So I was not surprised by it all. Like, at all. I wasn't. So for me, over the last 20 years, I think the frustration was for me, because I literally went back and read and looked at video and listened to, what's her name? Sparkle talk about her niece, right? And then I had remembered in the documents they talked about the shoes and buying Jordans and enticing young girls at the parks and just being around young people. So I was quite aware that his behavior has been disgusting. I'm a young girl, right? So at that time in high school, so to see that other adults tried to act like they didn't know or they were unaware, all the things that had been said. I heard his his behavior in person is very awkward. Like, even when the documentary did come back out, I remember there was somebody on, I forgot what show, but somebody called a radio station. It might have been a radio station or YouTube. I'm not quite sure. And I can find it though. But somebody called up to the radio station. They were from the old neighborhood. And they just literally described R. Kelly as a fucking weirdo. Okay? A weirdo. And when I say weirdo, like, we've all went to school with fucking weirdos. So that's what I mean when I say a weirdo. Like, they said that he was older, always with younger people. He walked around with like little little backpacks on. Like, even the teacher who spoke during the documentary, she was like, I had to tell him, why are you down here hanging out with these girls? He was like 20 something, still visiting the high schools and stuff like that. That's not normal behavior at all. And this is not about hanging out with someone younger, but when you prefer the company of younger people to this extent, and at this point, it's to be in their company and they're not 18 yet, that's inappropriate. That shouldn't even be questioned. That's why pattern of behavior, and you want to really take a look at lesser charge as Charlemagne the God. That's why him and Jessica Reed is so concerning to me. Like, you literally knew her mother thought you were around her daughter's age. You knew that her mother thought that. Why else would she be comfortable with you around her daughter? She didn't think to ask. At the time, you looked like a patch-eyed demon, a little darker. You're short. I could see how she could thought you was still like 15 or around her daughter's age. Most definitely, I can see it. Most definitely. So when you see somebody hanging out with younger people like that, yeah. Raise an eyebrow. Raise an eyebrow. Especially with men. Raise an eyebrow. Wait. The filing submitted by the prosecutors on Friday includes 20 Jane Does. 20. Okay? I know people's like, oh, but you just said Bill Cosby. That wasn't a lot. No. This is different. Okay? And if you are confused about why this is different, this is not the channel for you. If you need me to explain to you the Janice Dickersons and the groupie activity of the world, some of them allegedly, I'm not gonna say all the women, women trying to come up, or the professional You know, girl who comes to the hotel. You are confusing that with predatory child molestation. That's what you're confusing it with. Like, let's be clear. That's some groupie shit with Bill Cosby. This some sick shit right here. That's just how I feel. I mean, that's how I've come to my conclusion about it. Friday includes 20 Jane Does and 20 Jane Does and 2 John Does. Ooh, 2 boys. In or around December 2006, the government alleges Kelly initiated a sexual relationship with a 17-year-old boy. That was 2006. That would be about 15 years ago. With the 17-year-old boy whom he had met at a Chicago McDonald's. That's that McDonald's. At the end of the day, I'm trying to figure out why the people at the McDonald's didn't report him. But at the end of the day, that's celebrity. When you're a celebrity and you just come into your local McDonald's and act a real regular, niggas just be like, yo, he's still a real ass nigga. He be around. I like that nigga. He's still one of us. Hey, Cal, let me get 20. So they didn't really take a look that Kels was giving you the $20, but he was probably also slipping your motherfucking niece. That's what you at the motherfucking McDonald's, his number, right? Like, that part was missed. All right. So 17-year-old boy whom he had met at a Chicago McDonald's and directed the boy to have sexual encounters with other people as well. Okay. See, I remember some of this being talked about a little bit, and I forgot what channel, but it was a YouTube channel, and they talked about boys. That boy introduced Kelly to a second teenage boy. Yes, it was on a YouTube channel where they talked about there was also boys around. So he was still into boys. The boy introduced Kelly to a second teenage boy, John Doe number 2, who was then 16 or 17 years old, with whom Kelly allegedly tried to start a sexual relationship as well. Several years later, Kelly is alleged to have started having sex with this second John Doe, and also forced several of his girlfriends and other sexual partners. And also forced several of his other girlfriends and other sexual partners, including a minor girl, to have sex with this young man. Prosecutors say that Kelly often filmed those incidents. Listen, okay, so yes, whoever this boy is, he was on one of the YouTube, but they talked about him before. Like, he came back around. Like, he was around. He literally did have a boy toy around him the entire time. Kia Cole, just shaking her. So R. Kelly, his name been Ronald Kelly this whole time. Wow. Roberta, y'all still shocked? Anything R. Kelly? Ain't nobody shocked. I am not shocked. Like, there's been like people talking about like the nastiness of what they found in like in the studio. I think someone said they found pee or shit or something. Like, it was something alleged that people were finding. Like, it was just nasty. I wish Insta had gifts available because baby, he just swinging for the fences, sick. Yeah, like any and everything. He was taking them old, he's taking them young, he's taking boys. Like he had the older woman from the Dallas and the other older woman from the Atlanta, the crazy ones who left her whole family to go live in the house with him and being told to shit and piss. Then you ain't locking me in a motherfucking room telling me when I can shit and piss, you fucking weirdo. So y'all believe it when it happened to a boy, but when it was all them girls, including Aaliyah, okay, sending prayers to the boy and his family, though. Oh, I don't know what's this person's problem. This person's slow. Isis.Robertson. No, we believed it everybody else believed it when they seen the documentary, and the boys weren't included in the documentary. So I just think you just wanted to feel like, you've been up. But okay. At this point, throw away the key. We've never seen Robert Kelly again, and I know that breaks my bae. Oh my God, that breaks my bae K Michelle's heart. But this one need to go sit down. So down, 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 down. He probably in little heaven though, right? He probably in there singing to niggas. I can see R. Kelly being a man. He's singing to niggas. He still got money. Let's just be clear. He in there singing to niggas. He getting that D, variety of D. I mean, he may not like it because it's of age, but he getting it. All right. So anything else? Because I'm not going to keep this too long. But another 6 to 7, 8 more minutes. Anything else I want to address? Let's see. I'm not gonna do another whole video because I already talked about Safari, but he's still a pure ass clown. Like, I think he's made it worse. He's, of course, he's back from Jamaica. This Negro has went ahead and released a diss track. Look, oh, you know what? I'm not gonna show you this, but he released a diss track called Liar, where he kind of airs his baby mother. I'm sorry, okay, I don't want to say baby mother, his wife and mother of his 2 kids out in the song, and calling her a liar. Yeah, still trash, basically. Let's see. Let's see. I think I already talked about this in the video. I'm not quite sure because I don't think I published it. But why is it be these niggas?
I just got something to say. Why do black women get mad at us black men for dating white women? I don't get that. Like, black women, is it a problem that white women still us? Or do you want us to come to the black side?
I get so angry. Like, nigga, don't nobody want your ass, Cephas. Fucking Beetlejuice looking ass nigga, always talking shit. And whatever white woman wants you, I want to sponsor the motherfucking first date. All on me. Cheesecake Factory, on me, nigga. You and all 300 of your fucking teeth in your mouth trying to find a space. Y'all, she can have you, nigga. It'd be like men that are always trying to create this whole, like, black women versus white women, try to make us feel inferior, and you look like fucking this. Look like this. I don't give a fuck about who wants you. Oh, go now, expeditiously. Go. I feel like somebody made him say this. The way he was looking up at that camera at the end, I really feel like somebody knew that this person seemed a little off, right? Seemed a little off, and he talking shit. This is schmood. This is the mood right here.
I just gotta.
A white woman can have your sorry ass. A white woman can have your sorry ass.
Okay, y'all remember how trash ass he was, drunk, wearing leather in fucking 150 degrees in Arizona? That's what the movie was supposed to be at. Just walking around acting like his shit don't stink. Gonna come to my motherfucking house sweating, drinking. I can smell the motherfucking alcohol through your pores. And then you got a nerve to say to me, something about some fucking white woman? She can have you, okay? Your wild turkey whiskey drinking ass. She can have your ass. They always trying to throw that shit up. Go over there with Becky Sue and that unseasoned ass fucking chicken and French green bean casserole ass for Thanksgiving ass shit you gonna be having. Yeah, go over there. That's fine. She can have you. All right, y'all. Y'all know how we do here. We're going to keep it bougie. We keep it black. We keep it posh. Don't forget to come back. And I'm out. Oh, before I leave, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Get in these comments. Let me know what you think about Dr. Dre. I think it should have been more, to be honest with me. I'd just be one, pay for the old and the new. Y'all really think Andrew not gay no more? Y'all care if Beetlejuice ass looking ass nigga right here? Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, 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 Beetlejuice. Do y'all care little Beetlejuice ass niggas gonna go to white women? How y'all feel about R. Kelly? Are y'all surprised? If you surprised, I don't know what's wrong with you. You are out of your mind. You need to receive help. But like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Keep it bougie, keep it posh, keep it black. Y'all be back, and I'm out.